Hey there, adventurers. Welcome to the Little Game Helper. This is the podcast where I shine a torch into the dusty corners of the indie and old school gaming to show you the little gems you might have missed. Today, we're cracking open a true treasure chest of role-playing history. White Box RPG. It's swords, it's sorcery. It's a little bit crunchy, and you ask me, it's a whole lot of fun. The heart of White Box is all about keeping it simple. You've got the classic fantasy classes, fighter, cleric, magic user, and thief. And you roll up your stats with a good old 3d6 down the line. One of my favorite mechanics is just how much the game leaves up to the referee, your game master. The rules aren't there to cover every single scenario. Instead, they give you a skeleton, and the referee fills in the rest. Want to jump across a pit while carrying a goblin under your arm? Roll some dice, see what happens, and pray to your deity. And that's what makes White Box magical. It trusts the players and referee to make their own game. So where did White Box come from? The original inspiration, of course, goes back to Gary Gygax and the first edition of Dungeons & Dragons in 1974. The modern White Box RPG we are talking about today was crafted by Charlie Mason, who wanted to create a cleaned-up, modern, accessible version of those rules. It's part of the Old School Renaissance, or OSR movement, where indie game developers bring back that 70s and 80s RPG feel, but in a way that's approachable today. No giant rulebook, just you, your dice, and your imagination. Playing White Box feels different from a lot of modern RPGs. Death is always on the table. Your character is squishy at level 1, and you are not a superhero. You're an adventurer, clinging to life with a trusty, rusty sword and a torch that's burning down way too fast. And yet that danger makes the victories feel epic. When you survive the tomb of skeletons with only 2 hit points left, you feel like a legend. If you've ever wanted the thrill of dungeon crawling without 300 pages of rules, this is your book. And if you're playing something modern like 5th edition D&D, White Box feels like the stripped-down, old-school cousin who still rides around with a skeleton horse. A couple of quick tips if you want to give White Box a try. Don't overthink character generation. Roll, scribble, and get to the adventure. Embrace the danger. Characters will die, but that's all part of the story. Use it as a toolkit. White Box is great for homebrewing and house rules. And the best part, you can grab it for free in PDF form online or snag a physical copy for super cheap. That's less than what you want to pay for a fancy cup of coffee. So, there you have it, adventurers. White Box the RPG, a blast from the past that still feels fresh today. If you want simple, fast, and deadly fun at the table, this little game has got you covered. Thanks for listening to the Little Game Helper. You can find links to the White Box in the show notes. And if you like today's episode, please follow, rate, and share the podcast with your fellow gamers. Until next time, keep rolling high and watch out for those gelatinous cubes.